friends, my name is Madison and welcome to Seeking Life, or welcome back to Seeking Life, a channel dedicated to discovering a life worth living. Today we are back at Okeeheelee Park, and I did not realize just how massive this place was and how many different walking trails and activities there are to do here. When I came here last time, I walked with a friend and she was asking me about the mulch trail, which is over here behind me, well, in front of me right now. And they actually have little stations set up there for you to do different exercises depending upon which station you're at. So it's like a 50 foot run or jog or whatever, and then you do whatever exercises it tells you to do. I'm going to stop up here and just show you one, and then I'm going to stay away from that trail just because there's a lot of people on that one. And right now I'm actually on, you can see the mulch behind me, like the yellow-ish colored stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of people on that trail, so I'm sticking to this other side trail that's right here, closer to the water. But let me show you this here real quick. Then we'll go back on the trail and do some walking. So like this one right here, you come up to it, it says leg stretch and push up, and then you've got the equipment to do whatever it's telling you to do. And then it says jog or walk briskly to the next station. And this goes around this little mountain here that they built. But I wanted to I like to do the little nature trails, and I like to try to stay away from people. So I really don't like filming random people without their permission. But I will say, there are a lot of really old growth trees on this mountain. Like, look at that one right there. Look at how beautiful that tree is. Went too far, sorry. Yeah, I don't really know how long any of these trails are here. This is technically my third visit. The first time I came, I posted a video on that on the channel. I did a section I still have not figured out how to get back to yet. And now I am just enjoying the walk around the water. And yeah, it actually doesn't just stop go around the mountain, it actually continues this way. So I'm learning as we're going. This park seems like it's probably the biggest one in West Palm Beach area. Like, this is, I think, Green Acres, but it's still, it's like right down the road from West Palm Beach. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be the biggest park in the area. And the amount of stuff they have here for you to do almost feels unlimited. You know, from this awesome exercising trail right here, where I parked, there was tennis courts and pickleball courts, and there's playgrounds everywhere. There's open fields everywhere that you can just go and enjoy the nature and sit and have a picnic or throw a football or a frisbee. But this place, and there's lots and lots of water everywhere too. Like, this is just one water section. I parked over on the other side of that mountain, and that's where the tennis courts and stuff are. There's a golf course on the other side of that I didn't know existed. And then the other day I was here, I saw people in one of these ponds actually water skiing with a boat. I thought that was honestly fantastic and really kind of cool. Yeah, this section over here is more water. Like I said, there's a ton of water here. Then you've got your main road over there, which is where the entrance was. But there's water everywhere, beautiful trees. It's really, really pretty out here. I enjoy this park. It's about a half hour from where I stay right now. If it were closer, I'd want to come every day. Like, if I lived around here, I'd definitely be here way more often. And they've got all the benches for you to sit on. There's some people biking. I'm going to pan to the water for a moment. How you doing? Hi. They were nice. The gentleman in front, he waved. Wait, this says fishing allowed. Would not have thought that. The lady behind him, she smiled at me. I have noticed an increase need for them to do some garbage control in their parks around here. That is for sure. But again, like I was saying, the Okeeheelee Fish Management Area for Fish and Wildlife. This lake was specially selected and plans to provide excellent fishing opportunities. Enhancements include fish feeders, fish attractors, and supplemental fish stockings. Oh. No gas motors on boats. Panfish daily bag limit is 20. Don't even know what that is. Bluegill and reed deer sunfish less than 8 inches must be released. Channel catfish daily limit 6. Fishing license required unless you're exempt. Statewide regulators applies daily bag limit is 5 largemouth bass, only one of which may be 16 inches or longer. Oh, so there's several different kinds of fish in here, and that's what these things are, I suppose, is the fish feeders. That's okay. Apparently this is a good place to come fish. I wouldn't throw my line in anywhere around here, but yeah. You okay, Ducky? Never heard a duck make that sound. Leave a comment down below if you've ever heard a duck make that sound. It's not like a regular quack. It's really cute. But yeah, besides the benches that they have everywhere for you to sit on, there's also covered seating areas like with picnic tables. This park actually has some elevation change to it too, which I think is really nice. The way they designed that. They graded the level so that it slopes, like the water's the lowest section and then it slowly rises up. That was really clever. But yeah, just with all the reeds or all the grass right here, I don't really see anywhere that would be good for fishing, to be honest. Like if I was trying to throw a line out here, I'd get it all stuck in this grass right here. Maybe that says something more about me as a fisher person than it does as a excuse me, as a, I don't know. But and then there's this playground over here that they're actually actively maintaining and making better. So that I do appreciate and love seeing that. But yeah, here's some of the benches I was telling you about. They have these at just about every park I've been to around here. You know, a lot of them have grills too. So if you want to come out here for a family get-together, celebration of some kind, there's plenty of opportunity for that. Whoa. See that bird go right in front of me? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's plenty of opportunity. There's plenty of space for you, especially if like you had a really large family. You can rent all of these out and just chill. That'd be really cool. And I'm walking really far away from where my car is, but that's okay. Then over here, across that parking lot, is where I filmed the other day when I was here. And I walked around that other side over there. I can see some baseball fields over that way. And then that's where the pond was that they were driving the boat and doing some skiing. What is this pipe for? Monofilament recycling bin. Has your used fishing line here. Oh, that's cool. That way it doesn't get into the wildlife. That's wonderful. I love that. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a right here and go over the bridge, because there's something really cool on the other side I want to show you. I would love to do it one day, but I don't really know. I don't know if I will or not. Okeeheelee Park rentals. You can rent boats and stuff. That's cool. If you want to come out here and fish on a boat, you can rent one. Obviously, there's no motor to it. It's like a rowboat or something. Okay, so to the left-hand side, first I'm going to show you that they have paddle boats over here too that you can rent. And then this side here is not for fishing. But then over there, they have this obstacle course now. It's kind of like Wipeout, but on the water, as far as I'm aware. Maybe we'll walk closer over there and check it out. And one thing I've noticed about the parks here too Not all of them, but a lot of them, they say that they're closed at nighttime, which makes total sense. But they're obviously easily accessed from the road because there's no fence and you can just go right in. And then a lot of the seating areas in these parks are like regular benches like you would find in Disneyland or Universal. You know, it's where you can actually sleep on them. I'm not trying to encourage that. I'm just saying I'm surprised they didn't switch every single bench to one that you can't sleep on or sit comfortably with your family or whatever. So these are some of the options you can rent. Looks like they've got some canoes, some more paddle boats. Yeah. And obviously they're not open right now because it's not the weekend. So yeah, they're open Saturday, Sunday, and holidays. And today is none of those things. Look at all the birds over here. They're so pretty. No, they're just chilling. They've made that their home. There's this little dock over here. It says trolling motor use only. Steep boat ramp, maybe slippery. Oh, there's that actual ramp right there too. I don't know exactly why you'd want to go in this one because look at how big it is. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. Like I said, there's so much water here. Okay, that's the bridge we were on over there. Okay, so the first time I was here, finally figured out where I was up there on that hill. Right up there. And then this just goes on forever. And you got that mass in the middle. And you got more so over here where that wipeout area is. But I want to let's show you that like even this water is super clear. Like this isn't the ocean water, this is just lake water. And like you can actually see in the water. Well, we can't when the sun is glaring on it, but yeah, now that there's a glare, I'm being proven a liar. But over here, anyway. Oh, over here they've actually got what I've seen at the beach before. They've got the buckets for you to help pick up the trash. That's good, that's good. There is a good bit of it. Now I do want to let you guys know I do intend to maybe go to the beach tomorrow. So that's probably what tomorrow's video will be. But there's also this really, really cool snorkeling experience I'd love to do. Of course, it's a little out of my reach at the moment, but I'd love to do it before I leave and go back to Georgia and go get on the road, especially while it's not super duper hot out. But I have been trying to work on my tan already. I know it's only February, but I've been trying to get my tan going and hoping I'll have that all ready to go for summertime so I don't have to worry so much about being burned for a day or two, which is totally fine. I don't really mind it, but I would rather get burned because I know that with my skin, due to the fact that I have some Greek blood in me, I burn a few times at the beginning of the summer, and once I finally get that good coat of tan on, I don't burn anymore. So like, I don't use sunscreen because why would I? So that is something I plan to do tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But there is also this park I want to show you. Like I was talking about the snorkeling, so I might stop there instead. Yeah, I'm a very spontaneous person. I like to wake up and decide what I'm going to do and then do it. So you're a real chill birdie. Walked right past this little one. Didn't even care. So over here you have another playground, which is kind of up on the hill over here. And that one's also being remodeled. So that's really cool. And then you've got more pavilions, you've got more picnic table shelters with grills. There's something kind of cool over there I want to check out and see what it is. But first, we're getting a lot closer to the inflatable section. That's like a wipeout. You do have to pay for this. I think it's like a $50 upcharge, something like that, 36, I don't know, something like that. I'm almost certain this is fresh water, so you don't have to worry about like getting all salt water in your mouth if you fall in the water. So I'm gonna assume they've got a zip line too. They have these structures here on both sides, and then there's more on that side. And of course, patrons only, no fishing or swimming, no unauthorized drone flying. Cable docks. Reserved for cable park guests only. Okay, so I guess that's how you walk to get on the platform. I love it how you've got this, I think it's a sandhill crane. He's just chilling over there by the lifeguard stand. But you've got all these inflatables that you can do stuff on. Like I said, it's like a wipeout course. And it is, like I said, an upcharge. But I do find it fascinating that this is something to have in the local park. How's it going? I thought this was something really new, but from like the growth on the dock, it looks like it's been here a while. And then they've got some tables for you to sit down and enjoy a meal, which they apparently serve here. It's called the Shark Wake Park. Open until dusk. Apparently not today. But yeah, they've got pizza and wings, drinks. Let me see if I can get a better view of this over here since they're not open. Yeah, so you've got, here's a good view. You can see how clear the water is. So you've got this obstacle course. It reminds me of Wipeout, but without the all the moving stuff, which I suppose some of this stuff could move, but I'm seeing it on a day they're not open. I'm loving that sandhill crane just making the dock his or hers. That's amazing. But again, they're not open today, so I won't see this in action. But hi, Crow. Oh, sorry about that. Zoom back out. But yeah, this place is pretty neat. It's no cash. You got Mr. Crow over here saying hi. Hi, hi. Hello, you're on video. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, you got a few different sections you've got to climb. I'm assuming there's water jets or something on here to make it more difficult. But I do know once you actually fall in and you try again, it's going to get wet. So the more people that are using it are going to wind up getting more and more wet. But I don't comprehend why they haven't, gotten all the stuff off the dock for you to fly it or for you to actually walk safely on there. They've got some cool themed benches over here. Someone's got some what look like surfboards on it. And I'm not going up top. They do have a rooftop lounge area up here too, but I'm not going up there because why would I? Oh, look at this. They've got a lot more of those cool benches. Look at this. That one's really cool. There's a lot of them over here. Well, there's like 5, 6 maybe, but check out these cool surfboard benches. These are awesome. Shout out to whoever made these, because that is super cool. And shout out to the birdies sleeping under the dock. I'm guessing that's a stand-up paddleboard, but I don't know for sure. And then there's a closer look at it. I don't know why you'd have a slide, why you'd slide down there when the course goes that way. I don't know. But yeah, this is a little viewing area if you want to watch somebody who's on the course. Here's some restrooms, some more seating. Another really cool surfboard bench. Let me know in the comments below which surfboard bench is your favorite. Kinetic Project, the Dominic Hernler design. Maybe that's who's designing them. And for some reason they have the life jackets just sitting here. I don't really know why. And then there's those things that, like I said, look like zip lines. Obstacle Island, Shark Shack, and Restrooms, Cable Park. Okay, so over here, it's saying there's a cable park. I don't know what that means, but you can clearly see over here that this is where they can do tricks and stuff. And then I'm going to show you some more of these cool benches I found. They really, really like these benches over here. I think that's my second favorite. I really like that surfboard. That's really cool. This one's a little bit more generic. Maybe one of the first ones they did. Oh, that one's really cool too. This one's got a surf or a life jacket on it. Oh, there's a few of these. That must have been a popular board. I like that one too. Honestly, I think the first one I saw was the one I liked the best. But there's a guy coming out here. I might not be able to film this. I'm going to pause it. He was totally chill. He was going down there to get his shoes. I told him I was just checking out the surfboard benches. But yeah, he said this section here with the ramps is for cable sports, which I guess is just the insider definition for like wakeboarding and skiing and stuff like that. I'm not coming over there. I hear you hissing. But you're beautiful. I don't know what you are, but you're beautiful. You're very pretty. Yeah, so you can do all kinds of wakeboarding tricks and stuff over here. He said also like knee boarding and some other stuff that I've never really heard of. So yeah, this park is really, really cool in my opinion. It's got way more stuff than you would think in a local park, in a park that is, I don't know, just in the neighborhood, basically. Like, but like I said, this park is not your average park. This place is bonkers. That's the only way I can really describe it. Like, I have never ever seen a park that the county has put together quite like this. I mean, granted, of course, this is an upcharge attraction. It is something that people would do on the weekend, or to come out and have some fun with their family or whatnot. But I'm wondering though, because these cables are everywhere, if it's not a boat pulling you. Oh, hey, Squirrely. I wonder if it's not a boat pulling you, but the cables. So that would be interesting. I also find it interesting too, because a lot of these places have gators. So I don't know how they're able to maintain the water sports without actually, we're going to cut through here. I don't know how they keep the gators away. I don't know. But there was also a store possibly there. But at least the gift or food shop is not open today. But like I said, that is something that is not ran by the park. That is more so something that is ran by an outside company, but still really fascinating to me. And over here on this side is where I saw them doing actual water skiing. And then I don't know what the structure here is. On the side of it, it says Sky Trail. And then there's some benches with umbrellas and whatnot. There's a chain over here, so you can't actually go near it. But this is what appears to be some sort of climbing structure. I don't know what the upcharge would be on this, but yeah, it's some sort of climbing course structure. And again, something you would not really normally see in your local park. So I just want to point out how awesome this place is, because it's blowing my mind how cool this park is. And if you don't also agree that this park is cool, well, then you must not be an outdoors person, because this is kind of bad A, not gonna lie. And again, there's plenty of places for you to hang out. This is a really cool trike. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Let me zoom out. Yeah, that thing is awesome. I would love to, like, if I had a motorcycle, I think I would do one of these, just because I feel like they're safer. I wanted to show you this really cool mural they have over here of a shark, because it's called the Shark Wake Park. Yeah, that is awesome. That is so well done. Super cool. Alright, so I think, yeah, so this is the entrance if you want to, I guess, do stuff at the park. Then there's the bathroom building. And then we're back over here to the area with the pizza and wings and the course. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Is this not the coolest park you've seen? Like, I love the outdoors. I love outdoor stuff. You know, I'm coming out here, I'm hiking every day. The more I'm out here, the more excited I get about being out here. And the more I just want to be outside, the more I want to be in nature, and the more I'm just really enjoying myself and enjoying my life, which is the whole point of this channel. So, oh, I missed one of those surfboard benches. There's another one in case I didn't show it. But yeah, I just wanted to say this place absolutely rocks, and like, I can't really describe enough just how freaking cool this is. Like, I really can't. I'm gonna flip the camera. Give me a moment. I'm nowhere in the camera. But yeah, so this place is blowing my mind. I think it's super cool, and it's just, I still can't believe this exists. Like, if I was here on a weekend, I can get pizza and wings here. I could get beer here. Like, I don't drink, but like I could. And it's in a park. My mind is blown. Like, I did not know parks could be cool like this. Like, I did not know there was parks that actually put in like obstacle courses and ropes courses and wakeboarding and water skiing and like actually stocking their fishing ponds. Like, I had no idea that these things existed. Like, it's really truly blowing my mind how awesome this park is. Like, I really think this might be one of the most underrated parks ever, or one of the most awesome parks ever created. And I think it's freaking awesome. So I'm going to spare you from having to walk back the way I came. I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me on this journey today while discovering these awesome parts of Okeeheelee Park. I did see them on Google Maps, but it's just a lot cooler seeing them in person and getting to actually be outside and be like, oh my goodness, what kind of park is this? Like, because it's free to come in here. It's free to use this park because it's a park. But at the same time, what park offers drinks like that? What park offers food and wings and I don't know. I'm just gonna stop rambling. I'm just so freaking excited and just loving this place. Honestly, I kind of wish I knew this existed last year when it was hot out. I know it's fixing to get warm again here too, but if I would have known this existed then, maybe I would have come and actually gotten to experience it. Because there's so much really fun stuff to do here in Florida. You just really have to have money to be able to experience it. And if you're in the lower class of, economically, it's a lot of stuff you're not going to be able to do out here. You're going to be like I was and just go to work and come home. Go to sleep and do it all over again. Just living Groundhog's Day. So, again, I want to say thank you for joining me. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. I want to say that you are awesome. You matter. You deserve whatever it is you want in life. And I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Glad I didn't film. There's a lot of people on the trails now. See you tomorrow. Real quick, I just want to point out two things. One, these gorgeous fluffy white clouds that I remember from when I was a child. And then there's the sun. Why is the moon also out? Remember when I was a child, you couldn't see both. What's going on there?